Well, there it is, boys. The intros are done. We're going to get started, and it's funny. This is the first match of the night, and easily could be the main event anywhere in the country. And that's not a cliche, boys.
No, not at all.
That's the truth. And we've seen it. We've seen this as a main event several times, Burnham.
And immediately the crowd all over Tim Rockwell.
That's shocking, isn't it?
I know, right? What an amazing development there. The fans don't like Tim
It's so
Rockwell.
funny, though. You know, this time last year at Extravaslamza, the fans were just chanting they didn't like Justin either.
That's true.
My, oh my, how times have certainly changed.
Yes.
Referee Dylan Feltz on the call for this one. The bell has rung, and we are underway. If Tim Rockwell were to be victorious tonight, this would be his 6th WFC Championship.
Yep, and then he gets to face. So basically the winner here, well, not necessarily, but the winner here is going to face whoever wins the Rumble later, should they survive August and September getting to the anniversary.
Yes, and that is always a big
Oh,
if.
sure, absolutely.
Justin Lee has been champion since January, upending Tim Rockwell for that title.
Yep. So here's my question. So you said this is the last matchup. So if Justin wins, I get that. Last matchup. Tim's got to go back to the bottom of the heap, climb his way back up to be the number one contender, right? But if Justin loses, should he get a rematch?
I mean, I've always grown up with the champion gets the automatic rematch clause is always how it's gone, but
it's been a little flexible. I mean, at this point, honestly, I feel like if Justin were to lose the title to Tim would find
Why is Tim having gone down?
I'm not sure. I mean, Dylan is
every dirty trick in the book he's got.
no. He's wearing.
He doesn't know how to wrestle.
All right.
If Justin were to lose the title to Tim Rockwell, I feel like somehow Tim would find a way to use his position, his authority as the owner of the company to make sure that Justin I mean, look what he's done with Alex Royal. He's defied Royal opportunities again and again.
And Tim wouldn't have to look for a loophole he'd basically create.
Yeah.
You're right.
And Stevie can only do so much in that position of his director authority.
Yeah, I didn't think of that one at all. All right, so
the record, I believe, at this point in singles competition is 8 victories for Justin, 4 victories for Tim Rockwell, possibly maybe 5. I'd have to look to make sure. But definitely very much in the favor of Justin Lee. That may make Tim Rockwell all the hungrier. Off the ropes, and Justin grabbing the leg, and then floats over.
That was a really good move because most of the time, the person that gets thrown into the ropes, if the person that throws him drops down, the guy usually jumps over, and that was good for Justin to grab the foot as he goes by.
The whole point of the move is to force your opponent to jump over, but in this instance, Justin utilized it to do something that's not usually seen. And that's to grab those ankles.
Absolutely.
Tim, however, able to find his way up into an overhand wrist lock.
Well, these guys know each other so well.
They do.
There's not going to be many surprises.
No, not at all. They've seen and done just about everything to one another. So it's almost an idea of what do you anticipate from the other.
Well, not only do they know each other so well, they've also watched each other for 20. I mean, even before Tim got into his first match and so forth, he watched Justin. He saw him at shows. So obviously, there's a lot of footage out there of both Justin and Tim.
Yeah, and the most of that footage comes from Justin himself.
Well,
but there's a lot of footage for Tim to scout as far as what Justin has done. And Justin has not, to his credit, has not had to adjust a lot of his offense since his return.
No.
He's not as much of a high flyer as I remember him being when he started, but the basics of a lot of what he does in the ring is still there, and he is regularly he and Tim both are regularly in the ring because both of them conduct training classes. Both of them have heads of training schools. So they're not, the weekend warriors, if you will, that you might think of independent wrestlers being. These guys are guys who are in those rings, getting those reps regularly.
Absolutely, and it's a credit to both of them because obviously they've been around a long time, and yet here they are still going full speed. Well, and I say full speed. Look, if you saw Justin back when he first got into wrestling, and you saw him now, you would not think he's the same person.
No, he's actually gone on record a couple of times where I've been present enough where he has even stated, I'm not the same wrestler I was back when I was doing this in my 20s. And I don't know if that necessarily says good or bad for him, but you can tell that he is working.
Another pin attempt and to get it too. Sorry, go ahead, Travis.
No, you're good. It's exactly what he was saying. He's become a much more smarter wrestler. He doesn't exude energy where it doesn't need to be had at that moment in time. He's not the same flashy, high-flying, single-leg drop-kick, moonsaults off the top ropes kind of guy. He is definitely more of the strategist.
Well,
take to the technician.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Rockwell
And he's
taking the swing.
brother.
Well, I suspect that's not the first time that Alex has attempted to smack some sense into Zach. We'll see where it's gotten.
So as Travis said, Justin's not the same guy he was in his 20s. Let's forget that. We were talking just a few minutes ago. Justin and Tim have been feuding pretty much. They've hated each other. I'm going to say that. For 20 years. Justin's been wrestling for 24, which means his entire career he has never seen eye to eye. And so, obviously, and Tim's been around, I've been around about 20. Tim started just barely before I did. So, literally, their entire careers, they've hated each other. And this is definitely going to be a different match than it would have been 20 years ago. All of us get slower. All of us. But Justin, I will say this. Justin's in probably better shape now than he was when he first broke into 2001. He came from the backyards to the pro ranks.
I can confirm that. I was there when he started, and absolutely.
Same with Tim.
Yes.
Same with
also
Tim.
True.
Also better keep.
Thank you for taking that so I don't have to hear it from him when he listens to this later on. Justin spinning around to leg sweep and down again for one. Rockwell upset at being caught off guard there, protesting referee Dylan Phelps. But yeah. And Rockwell saying, okay, well, let's try this again.
So here's my other thing, is that Tim Rockwell, for most of his career, has always had safety in numbers. He's always got someone watching his back.
Yes.
Who watches Justin's back?
At this point, nobody.
Nobody's come out and really helped him when chips are down. He's kind of a lone wolf, which is rare in the sense of the fans love him. But I know Alex Royals came to his assistance a few times. Alex Royals on the other side of the rail, and it's already been told by security, if he comes across the rail, you need to escort him out. So is there anyone here that could watch Justin's back? Because we know Butch and Zach are watching Tim's.
Yeah, and we know that
lurking in the back
Yeah.
is Dan Weber, Handsome Jack Davenport, Diamond Duke Blanchard, and, of course, Mike Andrews.
Well, you don't have to worry about Mike Andrews.
Don't do any Mike Andrews hate.
Oh, look at that.
Go. Like I said, what'd I say? It's
Yeah.
almost like I called it.
Immediately. And Zach Royal with the exclamation point there, dropping the throat across the top rope. Rockwell following up with a clothesline, goes in for the pinfall. And
one
is
and
that
a
a
half.
one?
Really.
No,
Well,
it-
Dylan
yeah.
says
Still
two.
called
but-
it 2, but I agree with you. I think it was about a 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. Was the shoulder did come up there. But you know what's interesting too is what was it? Maybe not this time last year, but a couple years back at Extravaslamza, you were Tim Rockwell's biggest advocate, talking about how he is the founder. He's such a good guy. He's not that villainous man anymore. Only to have proven you wrong.
I was wrong.
And now, why would you think it's any different now when we know that Tim is going to resort to whatever is necessary? As Mike pointed out, and then we saw almost right on cue, Butch and Zach Royal got involved. It will be whatever it takes in the mind of Tim Rockwell to get that title.
If you remember Travis,
Oh,
and you were
what's
saying
that?
that,
Look at this now. Butch. Yeah, right there in front of the referee.
Is that Shirley that he had? Yeah.
That's Shirley, and
I can't believe he would use an assisted abdominal stretch like that.
we didn't even get anywhere with it, right?
Yeah,
If you
except the
remember-
referee caught him.
And miscommunication there.
If you remember Travis when he was spouting the virtues of Tim, and then when he turned, and he made the turn, and everybody was shocked. And I went off, and I said, I told you.
Oh.
I called it.
Yep.
You never trust a villain. And what's funny is Burnham and I have known Tim Rockwell for 20-plus years. And yet here we are, knowing what he is, knowing what his family tree has sprouted over the years. And here we are. The most villainous man in Oklahoma wrestling, definitely in WFC.
And right now, the most villainous man has ended up on his villainous head because he's having to be helped here by Zach Royal. Zach Royal is going to help you.
Oh, he's in a swan dive.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Rockwell out of the way.
Rockwell jumped out of the way, but Justin was able to hit both Butch and Zach. Going right over the top of our photographer.
Now Butch is getting the referee out of the way. Not even asking him. He's moving him out the way.
Right. But Tim is just there with Butch is basically dragged him around the side of the ring.
Oh, no, they
not
did this
again.
before.
Not
They
again.
did this before.
I saw the video
The sparks
footage.
are going. He's putting Justin's face. No, Justin blocked it.
Oh!
He got Tim in the sparklers.
Well, good. He deserves that.
And then Justin kicked Zach as he went by. So
He
Tim
deserves
may be
that, too.
blinded.
Is this no disqualification?
Well, but the referee was dragged away by Butch. He did not
the
see what
referee did
happened.
not see any of this. He did see the crowbar. I think even
Justin
Dylan
up top.
understands we want a clear winner in this situation. And Tim Rockwell, whether that was intentional or not, I'm not sure, but the effect was certainly held or was felt by one Justin Lee.
So here's my question: who ignites those the pyro? Because that needs to be looked into.
Well, I
Let's
would
get
assume
real.
it's the backstage people,
Yeah,
but I mean,
But
you've got the founder, though, of
Yeah.
WFC there. All
Nah.
he's got to do is snap a finger.
superplex. Wow.
Down on the ground go both men. Rockwell himself took a lot of punishment in that move after having his face shoved in the sparklers.
It looks like Rockwell gets the vertical base.
Rockwell up, drops the elbow on the chest.
And that one made a lot of contact there. You can see Justin was gripping at his chest. It wouldn't surprise me if the point of that elbow busted a rib or two.
Speaking of ribs, that shot to the kick to the ribs there did no help either.
Definitely not. It also it doesn't help the breathing either. Oh, man.
Extra oomph there as Rockwell takes himself off his feet. Catapult Justin hard into that corner. Going to do the other side as well. Same thing.
He's putting all behind it, too, because he's falling to his back and front as he throws him.
There it sure is. And then he's going to do it a third time. And that third time finally took it out of Justin as he drops face first down to the mat. And the villainous constant of WFC is standing tall in his ring. But let's not forget, there is a special viewer in the audience, front row, taking notice of everything going on, and that is Alex Royal, just watching as Tim decimates Justin Lee.
And you know it's got to eat inside.
Oh, got it.
He wants to come over that railing so bad right now.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but at one point, this isn't an I quit match or anything like that, but Dylan Phelps was down there checking with Justin.
Yeah.
He just taken a superplex, throws into the turnbuckles. He still checked on him, saying, Justin, do you want to continue? Like I said, not an I quit, but definitely could check to see if this is, because you don't want any permanent damage.
No, of course not.
And the amount of damage that Justin had taken certainly warranted that. That's a good sign of a good referee.
It's good upbringing.
Rockwell has slowed that pace down. Very methodical. Shoots Justin off again. Justin ducks the clothesline, comes back off. Sunset flip attempt.
Can he hold him down, though?
He doesn't have the legs over the shoulders and only kept him down for 2.
He's taken a lot of punishment over the last 10 minutes.
And a running knee. We know that Tim loves to use those knees.
Yep, and Justin has a history of concussions.
Yes, he does. And Tim knows that well. But just like all the kids that we put these shows on for, Justin Lee is not going to quit fighting.
Nope, he's resilient.
And
for
Rockwell pulling down the knee pad, exposing the bone, the tip of that knee point.
Oh,
right
good.
underneath there. Schoolboy by Justin.
1, 2.
Again, only 2,
Yeah,
and
not
barely
enough weight.
2.
Not enough
Oh.
weight, though.
Big boot across the chest from the Constant.
I think he glanced him in the chin as well. I think the toe of the boot got him in the chin, Burnham. It's over.
I think right now Tim is sensing he's got Justin Lee prone. Yeah, there it
He
is.
thinks that he's got it wrapped up, but
That's not gonna
you're not going to pin someone like Justin Lee that way.
not does, especially if he's still conscious and not in a title match for sure.
Rockwell now picking up the champion, perhaps looking to go for the grapevine DDT as he's got him. He doesn't have him hooked. There it is.
Yep.
And he spiked him right on his head.
And we potentially could have a new champ right here as Rockwell hooks the leg, and no.
Wow.
Right shoulder up.
I think I can count on how many people have kicked out of the grapevine
Right.
DDT.
That DDT has put an end to so many matches, has brought Rockwell so many titles.
Yep. And he learned it from his mentor and perfected it. One of his mentors.
And Rockwell's a little upset that he did not get that pinfall. Rockwell now perched, seated on that top turnbuckle.
Very cocky.
Waiting.
Very cocky.
I don't know if he's waiting for Justin to get up. I don't know if he's waiting for the crowd to die down. I'm not sure what waiting for here. He's waiting
Oh, and he tried the fist drop.
He waited too long as Justin is up. Justin going to go for the future cutter.
Oh,
Rockwell, elbow shot out. Rockwell with a standing neck breaker. And that was 2.5.
that was definitely 2.5.
That was very close. You can hear Rockwell pleading with Justin, saying, just stay down.
Well, this is a lot on the line for Tim as well. He's looking to get that magical number of championship wins there, the only man to do it, cementing his legacy even further here in WFC.
Well, now, I thought he was just going to go for a surfboard, but instead he just kicks Justin forward after pulling the arms back, allowing him no opportunity to brace himself.
And Dylan checking on Justin one more time as well. Making sure he's still conscious, to be honest.
That Justin is taken.
Okay, so on that one, I don't know if you noticed, but Justin's head basically bounced right off the mat.
I did. I saw it bounce like a basketball.
Yeah.
And Mike, you mentioned that history of concussions. You and I know very well. I was there when Justin received the worst concussion of his entire career. They had to cart him off to a hospital. He was bleeding underneath a mask, and he was told by medical professionals, you should not return. You are one swift kick away from death. Good somersault through there.
Oh, and a good up kick there.
Right to the chin.
Justin ducks underneath. Gonna try again for the future cutter.
Yep, he's got it prone, and Rockwell needs to move if he wants to
Pull
avoid it.
the leg over,
again.
but again, Rockwell, like you said, Mike House, these two know each other so well.
Yep.
They cannot afford to take that moment to make sure the crowd knows that it's about to happen.
Oh, and he
Justin's
isn't.
prone.
Third
There
time
it
the
is.
charm. There it is.
It took 3 times. And Justin now crawls over, drapes the arm over. Does he have a referee out of position? 2. And
Butch.
Butch. Come on. Butch just robbed Justin Lee.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here comes Alex, but here comes
Here
security.
comes security as well.
Oh, he goes after Zach right away. That's weird. He goes after Zach, but I guess.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you? And security doing what they were told to do.
Yeah, security getting
Take Alex
getting a
Royal
hold.
out.
All right, but the referee is down.
No good, actually.
Well, here comes Double Z.
Zachariah Zeus is in.
Yeah, here comes
And here
Ward.
comes one of the ward members. I believe that is Harlow. I don't remember which one.
One of them. Oh, there's the single leg drop kick, right? There's
Justin
another
now
one.
basically fighting two men who are fresh here. He's just gone through, 15 minutes of a match as it is?
Easily. Oh my gosh, nice.
Vertebraker there by Justin.
Yeah,
But
Zeus
Zeus turns him around. Double underhook. And drops Justin down. And Snot Rocket. I hate that Snot Rocket. Zeus now trying to clear the evidence in the ring. But what does it matter? We have no referee.
Yeah, but here
There
comes
goes
Butch
Butch.
to do some damage. Whoa! The power of Butch. That's the first time we've seen anything like that. He's going to roll Dylan back in.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Not like this. Come on, not like this.
It's going to be exactly like this.
Down.
Yep.
Your winner and new WFC Heavyweight Champion, Tim Rockwell.
Well, sure. Tim Rockwell is the champion, but it took, 5 other guys? He had to have a whole army to do it.
But no matter how you do it, the fact is it was done. A win.